There's a lot of energy when they're on set together.
You let the actors do their thing. You always kind of have to make tough choices. You let them rip. And I'm just like, yes, I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Hi, I'm Tanzim from Filmfare. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I want to start by asking, Born Again is digging so much deeper into Matt's inner life and his dilemma. How did you go about fleshing that part out amidst all, the action and everything that's going on in the MCU?
Oh, that's the challenge, right? I mean, Matt Murdock as a character has always had a really what I would call rich interior life. And if it's just kicking and punching, that's fun. I love kicking and punching. I'll write kicking and punching all day long. But if it's just that, something's missing. And I think that the way to bring out and balance his interior world with the action is always in terms of his relationships. It's the people he cares about. We love watching those relationships. And strangely enough, one of those major relationships is the villain. Is the weird and fun interplay and hate and a little bit of respect between him and Wilson Fisk. That makes him a deeper character. That illustrates his dilemma, in my opinion.
Definitely. Tell me about this chemistry that Charlie has with both Vincent and John Bernthal, because I just feel like it just comes across so well in the show.
I mean, it's palpable. There's a few times in the course of writing this that I'd be in a room with Vincent and Charlie. We'd have a scene, and they start talking about it. They start debating it. They start working it. And I'm just like, yes, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. These guys have worked together for so long and know each other so well and have such a great rapport that you feed into it and you feed off of it as a writer. Yeah. And then John and Charlie, that's a whole other animal. That's just wind them up, let them go. There's
a lot of energy when they're on set together. They become like the maximum version of each other.
Yes.
Of those characters rather. And it's pretty awesome to see what happens.
You just I don't want to get specific to spoil anything, but in those scenes where they're together,
just let them go.
You really you let them rip. Yeah. And it's fun. And, I've worked with John before. It's always a blast. And then getting an opportunity to work with the two of them together, that's pure gold. Great. You have so much fun there. Yeah. So I wouldn't even it's not challenging. It's just you work with what you have in front of you, and you have so much in front of you. You let the actors do their thing.
Yeah. No, because of course there's so much on the page, but did Charlie have any inputs to his character for this show specifically, since he's been with this character?
Oh yeah. I mean, part of the process, and this I think is true for all good television, and definitely this show. The actors build these characters. They've done it over many, many years. You have to listen to them, and it's not just listening to them, it's incorporating what they're bringing to the table in your writing. The process, particularly in season 1, was so fast and dynamic. We were writing oftentimes pretty close to shooting. And for me, who comes out of the old network system, I can work like that. I like working like that. And so having a scene built, Charlie and Vincent come in and are like, what about this? Like, yeah, that's cool. And having that be very close to what we shoot, that was fun. So the nature of this process was super dynamic, was fast. So the actors had a lot of input.
Yeah, and what I love about Charlie is that and I mean both of them, honestly, like Vincent as well, they just know the specifics of their character and how they would react in a situation, both, yes, emotionally, but also physically. Mm-hmm. Like there's little things that Charlie would be like, well, I would just know where something is located because of XYZ. Like just remember, like he just is so aware that the character is blind. So in every single interaction, his body positioning would change because he was so conscious of it. And with Vincent, like him understanding the importance of his physicality and just the concept of putting his hand on someone's shoulder meant something, So that's what I love. The specifics of how they make the character more detailed, I thought it was just so brilliant and so enjoyable to work with.
Last quick question. Is there something that was left on the editing room floor that you really something specific that you wanted to add?
A few things,
Well,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, you always kind of have to make tough choices. In this case, were there any major?
I don't know if there was anything that we like completely. Oh wait, maybe there was. No, I don't know.
At one point, I
Yeah.
had cut too deep, and she's like, "You have to put that back." So,
Well, he tried to cut. So one of my favorite scenes in the entire series, I should say, is the diner scene with Charlie and Vincent, and written by Dario. And it was a scene that I genuinely could watch for 10 minutes. I think it's probably like 6 minutes. And it was just everybody at their best. Dario's incredible writing, the two of them bringing their own flavor to it. Justin and Aaron having a very cool visual,
knocking it out of the
they
park.
knew what they wanted, and of course Hillary Sparrow, our DP. Everyone just brought something special to it. And at one point, he's like, I think maybe we have to keep it like.
I got
hey,
nervous and started cutting it.
He
Like,
started cutting it, and I was like, Dario, how dare you
Yeah.
put it back? And
Yeah.
so
I don't
yeah.
think there's any. I think if you're ever doing the, I'm going to sound old here. If you're going to do the like DVD extras, I don't think there's any deleted scenes that we really were that enamored with.
I don't think so. We
Yeah,
saw
everything's
it.
on the field with this one.
Yeah.
I love that. I love to see it. Thank you so much for your time. And I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to watch more. It's an amazing show already.
Right on.
Thank you. How
Thank
much
you.
have you watched out of curiosity?
I watched 2 episodes.
2
Oh,
episodes?
and you
Amazing.
liked them?
Oh, great.
Awesome. Cool.
Thank you.